so much to the CIF and to the state basketball championships. Pete Sacco was the former commissioner of the CIF Sac Joaquin section and the director of the state basketball tournament, who lived by the motto, always do the right thing, not the popular thing. Pete was always saying thank you to others during his entire career. So we now ask everyone in the arena to please rise and say thank you to Pete Sacco and his wife Barbara, who was in attendance for us tonight, with a round of applause. Pete, you will always be remembered. Thank you. And if you'll please remain standing for the national anthem, leading us in the national anthem is a senior from Harvard Westlake, Jordan Call. She also happens to be the captain of the girls' varsity basketball team.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, that was Jordan Call.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Hey, it's N-O-C-E-T-I.
Welcome to Sacramento, California, the state capital and the Golden One Center for the conclusion of the 2023 CIF State Basketball Championships. The long weekend wrapping up with the boys Open Division Championship game featuring Harvard Westlake out of Studio City and St. Joseph out of Santa Maria. Steve Quist, Sally Clifton with you courtside here, Golden One Center, home of the Sacramento Kings, and we've got plenty of talent on the Division I level with these two teams when they take the floor here in moments.
Certainly excited. It is our final game on the slate. I can't wait to get it started. To your point, plenty of talent on both sides, but that's all out the window because it comes down to this one moment and opportunity and which side is going to seize that moment.
Harvard Westlake, a 32-win team. If you haven't seen Brady Dunlap play yet, he has one of the purest jump shots you're going to see here in the state of California this year.
Great size, 6'8" senior guard who simply does it all, including being a TikTok star. More on that in the broadcast. but of course, best three-point shooter on the team. And if you try and take away the three ball, he will stay moving and beat you, Steve, on the flare or with his mid-range J. His teammates stay looking for Brady. Ask anyone around the program, too. He's an underrated defender. And when and if needed, he can handle the rock and play make at times. 18-4 on the season.
So for Santa Maria St. Joseph, they have one of the best scores in sophomore Tunde Yesufu. Can't wait to see this guy get out there and lace him up.
6'6" guy who can do it all. Simply special. He is a beast. Plenty of offers pouring in for the next level, and when you watch him, you understand why. He's a skilled player who operates with force. NBA kind of talent, who dunks everything, hook shots, incredible range, plays inside and out, has hit 48 threes this year. Try and take away his scoring, he will get you with the pass. Wolverines' biggest priority starts and ends with that guy right there, Tunde Yesufu.
I want to see me some hook shots here tonight from Tunde Yesufu. Time for tonight's starters for this Open Division Championship game in boys here in 2023 in the state of California. Hinton, Dunlap, Perry, Homenya, Huggins, they'll all be playing at the Division I level. They're the starters for Harvard Westlake. Marin Price is a terrific freshman point guard. Kirkendall is out there as well. Yesufu, as we talked about, and then Hayden Hamilton rounding out the starting five for the St. Joseph Knights out of Santa Maria, California, and the Central Section here. Already had a winner out of the Central Section earlier today, a couple of games ago, and that was Zach Joaquin Memorial who won there. All right, getting ready for the tip here. Eagerly awaiting this Open Division Championship game. Here's Kristen Lago to start our coverage.
Hey, Steve. Well, the Harvard Westlake core is anchored by two senior leaders who also happen to be best friends. That's Brady Dunlap and Jacob Huggins, both telling me this week that they feel like they've absolutely experienced the highs and lows of high school basketball. Just look back at their junior season. They call that the low point. It was marked by two heartbreaking losses, one to Corona Centennial in the section championship and the second to Sierra Canyon in the regional state semis. They had a meeting after they lost those games, just the two of them. They were talking about how they wanted their senior year to go. They said it can go one of two ways, right? The first, we let the hurt, we let the losses define us. Or the second, we learn, we grow, we move on, and we come back. That's exactly the route these two have taken, leading their team to this moment, beating Corona Centennial in the regional final, and getting Harvard Westlake to their first state title game. Steve?
Thank you very much, Kristen. Harvard Westlake, although they've won championships at lower levels, they have never won above Division III. So they're here in the biggest stage in the state of California, the Open Division Championship game, knocking off Centennial, who won it last year here at the Golden One Center. They're ready to roll against St. Joseph. Head coach David Rabibo for Harvard Westlake, 301 career wins. He picked up his 300th career win in the regional semifinal 1 week ago tonight on the road at Bellflower. They've won two big road games to get here, at St. John Bosco and then at Centennial. They come in with a record of 32-2. Meantime, on the other bench, Tom Mott in his 13th year for St. Joseph, and they have such a talented squad. Small enrollment of 382 out of the Central Section. What's interesting about the Central Section is they're kind of the floater in the state championships. Some years they'll play in the North like they did last year. St. Joseph actually played in the South last year, where they were beaten in the regionals by this Harvard Westlake team. So a rematch of sorts, not this year, but over the course of the last two marches. St. Joseph, I like those white unis they got. They've got the opening possession. And a rise-up jumper is short, and that is Tunde Yesufu out of the Republic of Benin, Africa. I'm not sure if you know where that is. You good on your geography?
I'm not.
Western Africa by Nigeria.
Hey, I'm always willing to learn.
There's a couple of Abdul Bare, also from the Republic of Benin. Here's a touch. Homenya, great sophomore at 6'8". The defense harasses him. He gets it back. Plenty of time to shoot as Trent Perry will draw contact on the shot attempt from the free throw line.
See him playing with that dislocated shoulder, that tape.
How about that from on Tuesday? Here it is Saturday. At the end of the game against Centennial on the road, it popped out, and then they were able to pop it back in, and he was at practice the next morning.
Can you say tough?
Isn't that something? He's one of the most coveted point guards in the junior class right now. Offers from USC, UCLA, Colorado, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, to name a few. And he makes 1 or 2 to open up the proceedings here at the Golden One Center in Sacramento. Our final of 12 games this weekend. Yesufu was handling. Into the hands now of Will Kirkendall. A walk-on at Arizona next year is what he'll be. Here's Perry looking inside for Huggins. Perry drives, gets Huggins on the pass. Huggins puts it up. Had it momentarily blocked there by Caden Hamilton. They got back possession. Here comes Julius Price. That's going to be last touch by St. Joseph. It'll be Harvard-Westlake basketball.
I like the patience by Harvard-Westlake just to run their sets. Good cuts, good screens, patient within the offense.
Last Saturday, Harvard-Westlake was the #1 team in California. They won. They got bounced to #2 because Centennial won. Then they took care of business on Tuesday against Centennial. Dunlap's first shot for that pure jumper he misses. So Harvard-Westlake reestablished as #1 in California. Win tonight, there'll be no debate.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Win.
St. Joseph looking for their first points of the game, and they turn it over. Huggins comes away with it. That's already the 3rd turnover to Dunlap on the run out. He scores the bucket.
It's the style that they want to play. One shot and out, push in transition. Makes the game, keeps the game so simple.
Dunlap originally committed to Notre Dame, but he backed off that commitment earlier this season. He actually signed there, but backed off when Mike Gray resigned, so he's opened up his recruiting.
Out in transition, up to Brady Dunlap. We talked a lot about his outside shooting. He'll run the floor.
17 points a game, 3 boards, 2 assists. Had a 20-point game against Centennial. Quick substitution for Tom Mott. And they're going to get a 3 out of the hands of Luis Marin, 6'6" senior guard, averaging a dozen a game. Tom Mott said he's capable of having a 20-point game. It's going to take that kind of effort here to knock off the Harvard-Westlake Wolverines.
That'll be a bit unpredictable. Make them work defensively.
Perry changes hands, gets the layup with the left hand.
Talk about someone crossed the paint, makes it look so smooth.
Perry's got 3 points for Harvard-Westlake. He scored 6 of the first 8 in Tuesday's upset win on the road at Centennial. Dethroning the Huskies, who are the defending Open Division champs. And that was Hamilton backing in. He's got some size there. 6'9" senior. He's actually lost 70 pounds. He was up at 311, they said. Here's Homenya, the super sophomore, burying the wing 3.
I mean, that's a guy that can beat you inside, can beat you out with that size. 6'8".
And recruited by UCLA, Gonzaga, and USC. Man, the talent this weekend, huh? Here's Julius Price, just a freshman point guard. Against Homenya, high off the window. No. Hamilton, the offensive rebound. And the putback. 2 second chance points right there for St. Joseph. Running back the other way, that is Robert Hitton, the Harvard commit, and he hits the ground hard.
Here off of the screen action, Luis Marin hits the 3 ball. Got to hit those outside shots. And then Trent Perry from one side to the next through traffic kisses it off the glass.
Hitting at the free throw line for 2. He missed the first. Foul was on Hamilton, his first. Jacob Huggins to the bench early here for David Rabibo. Halfway home in this first quarter. Here's Hinton, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. He's a junior guard. He's got another year to go before he removes the Westlake from his jersey. And you'll just see Harvard across it. Headed to Cambridge, Massachusetts.
You say that like it's no big deal. That's impressive.
Well, they've waived, I think, most of the SAT and ACT scores now, so I would have had a chance. Marin, he's come to play. He's got a quick 5 of the first 7 for St. Joseph. On the run out, Hinton muscles it up for the bucket.
The quick response, not even allowing St. Joseph's to get set in the half court. There by Harvard Westlake.
Hamilton, and they deny right there. Tunde Yesufu. And on the drive, Hinton. There was no call. In transition, here come the Knights. A lob up just too high. My goodness. There's too much oomph on that from the freshman point guard Price, looking for one of the top sophomore scorers in the state in Yesufu.
Marin again with the stop drop, spin around, able to gather himself. Jump shot there inside the paint, and Hinton, the nice little hesitation move, right to left, finishing at the rim.
And the Ori's in the house. A chance to talk to Robert before the game. His son Christian is on this team. And he's finally checking into the ball game. A man who hasn't seen a charge he doesn't like to take. Spin move. Marin.
There's a lot of attention on Yesufu, and rightfully so, but Marin's taking it over himself.
There's Dunlap, pull up baseline jumper. That thing is sweet.
Playing at his own speed right now.
Will delight somebody on the Division I level next year. We're not quite sure where now. Nebraska, Seton Hall, a couple of teams coming into the fray late. That's Barre.
Great resistance there inside.
Dunlap, and that got blocked by Marin. Came out of nowhere and knocked that one away, but Trent Perry gets it back. Perry looking for the screen high from Dominique Bento, and a travel will be called on Trent Perry.
Took a lot of contact there too, trying to get to the basket, but here Luis Marin. Nice nifty, crafty move, spin move yet again. Left side, and then Dunlap. 2 dribble, rise up.
Not worrying at all, not intimidated in the least bit by this big NBA arena. The court is 10 feet longer. There's a steal by Perry in a regulation high school court. On the run out here is Hinton, and Hinton scores the bucket.
You can tell how connected Harvard Westlake is. That first option is that early offense.
Robert Hinton has the 3rd of the offensive output for Harvard Westlake. He's got 5 of the 13. Yesufu over Hamenya. Rainbow Arc 3 is down.
Set it in the open. 48 threes for him this season. That's one of the progressions of his game.
5-star recruit. UCLA, Arizona, Arkansas have already made offers. And again, he's got a teammate, Will Kirkendall, who's actually going to walk on at Arizona. So maybe you can get him to go to Tucson. We'll see.
Robert Hinton getting out on the break. And then Tunde Yesufu makes it look so easy.
That one is a kick ball off of Tunde Yesufu. Just a sophomore wing. California State Freshman of the Year last year. Hamenya got open, got away from Yesufu, and the shot comes up short. Foul's going to be called here. And they're going to get Slade Lowell for the St. Joseph Knights, the 6'2 senior.
Good credit there to Christian Ori, just battling for the rebound. It's the one thing that Harvard Westlake loves about Christian is he plays his role. He understands his position. Making the little plays, winning plays.
Hitting through 2 defenders and then got it slapped away by Kirkendall. We're going to have another foul here on St. Joseph, and they're going to get Will Kirkendall. We're talking about Dunlap, who decommitted from Notre Dame, but Will Kirkendall's grandfather played 3 sports at Notre Dame in South Bend all those years ago. Kirkendall, the team captain here for St. Joseph. They're hanging around. They're down just one possession. Dunlap catch and shoot corner three in and out. And it's going to be grabbed by Dunlap, and then we're going to get a foul.
The stroke is so beautiful. Inbounds the basketball, gets to the opposite baseline, ball swings, follows his shot.
Brady picks up his first foul of the game, just the second team foul against Harvard Westlake. Final 43 seconds of this opening quarter, the boys Open Division Championship game. Harvard Westlake #1 in the state of California. They're a 3 seed in the SoCal Regional. They've got here. And how about the play of Luis Marin?
A lot of talk is about his ability to pass, the vision he sees on the floor, and right now, he's simply just taking the game over. Passing, vision, scoring, all of it included.
He's got 9 of the 14 does Marin. He averages a dozen a game, and we'll reiterate, Tom Mott told us on our call, he can have a 20-point game. He's almost halfway there in the first quarter. Screen high by Bentho. Perry drives off of it and scores. And this is Price. It will count if it goes. It comes up short. 1 quarter in the books. The CIF Boys Open Division State of California Championship game. After 8 minutes of basketball from the Golden One Center here in Sacramento, Harvard Westlake leads St. Joseph out of Santa Maria 17-14.
Welcome back to Sacramento here at the CIF Open Division Boys State Championship. Harvard Westlake up by 3 over St. Joseph's after the first quarter. It's always really interesting to look at the journeys that each program has taken to get to this stage here in Sacramento. But for St. Joseph, I think the most interesting one is a personal journey, and that's the journey of Tunde Yesufu, who actually came from Africa. He moved to the United States as a freshman. His family still lives there, and we checked. His mom hasn't been able to see him play live, but I'm sure knows of what he's accomplished. Coach telling us that the best thing about his move for him, the adoption of American food. He loves it. He came here at 170 pounds and now he's 210. So that's eating lots of burgers, tri-tip, all the things we as Americans love. He's getting to experience for the first time. That's been his favorite part.
Yeah, all the things we take for granted. Brady Dunlap, you can't take that sweet jumper for granted right there. 2 more for Dunlap, stretching out the lead to 6. Luis Maurin, the leading scorer for St. Joseph with 9 of the 14. He's at it again, and he's got 2 more.
He's scored in such a variety of ways already here.
11 for Maurin. Made every one of his shots. It's a perfect 5 for 5 from the floor. Meantime, Tude Yesufu just took 2 shots and made 1 in that first quarter.
Look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Wolverines beat #1 Centennial Tuesday night, led by as many as 23. Got off to a quick 5-0 start, won by 19 for their 32nd win of the year. They were Mission League champs that produced yesterday's champ in Sherman Oaks, Notre Dame, and Hamilton didn't like that. He's going to pick up his 2nd foul there.
Love the 2-man game here by Harvard Westlake. Gets the feed and the dish inside. Met with a little resistance at the rim with Huggins.
So here's Huggins, Princeton bound. He'll enroll this summer in New Jersey. So we've got 2 Ivy League players here for Harvard Westlake. And they've had several others play from their program in the Ivy League. And currently, Hinton will go to Harvard. Huggins here to Princeton. Averages 12 and 11 with a couple of assists and a block. 6-point lead for Harvard Westlake. Yeah, that Mission League is a chance to get a couple of champions. We saw Sherman Oaks Notre Dame yesterday in Division I win it. Caleb Foster with the 33, a Division I game record. Hamilton collects the loose ball and scores. He's having a good start to this Open Division game. He averages double-double on the season.
Talk about improvement physicality-wise for Hamilton. Incredible story there as well.
Into Homenya. That's Perry with the assist. We're talking about international West Africa and all. Homenya, family's from Belarus. Parents came to the United States from there. And that jumper is good. Julius Price, the 6'3 freshman. Got a great playoff run.
His progression, a big reason to why they're even here at this stage.
Yep. I think they caught a lot of teams by surprise. Again, out of the Central section. Last year, they were a SoCal section team. And Hamilton just relentless on the boards. Here's Price, one of the top freshman point guards in California. Missed it, rebounded by Dunlap. 4-point game. Dunlap to the corner. Homenya, the shot fake, spins. Somehow got away with a initial contact, but then a foul is going to be called.
Again, we don't call flops in high school.
That's right.
Great move there.
It's going to be on Hamilton. They have Hamilton now for 3 fouls. How about that? Caden Hamilton, so he'll have to be replaced by Abdul Barre. So Hamilton leaves 3 personals, 5:33 to go in the second quarter. And his team trailing by 4. Boy, that you just remove a double-double and your starting center kind of came out of nowhere. Last year, Caden Hamilton averaged 2 points, maybe 8 minutes a game, as coach said, but he dropped 70 pounds and now averaging 12 and 10.
He's been productive here early, too. It's tough to see him go to the bench.
Marin, that's his first miss. And right there, the replacement for Hamilton. Barre grabs the rebound. He's a 6'9 freshman. Gets the bucket.
So you stick with this high-octane offense of Harvard Westlake. Those second-chance opportunities.
Hinton reverses field. Free throw line jumper on its way. Missed it. Homenya offensive rebound. Puts it up, and he's fouled.
Right on cue, Nick with another opportunity at the charity stripe for his own second chance opportunity.
How about Abdul Barre from the Republic of Benin?
Morin with the miss, but the put back there. Clean and glass.
Hamenya, 20-point game against Centennial. The trio of Dunlap, Perry, and Hamenya scored a combined 65 points in that Tuesday win over the defending Open State champ Centennial. They came in averaging only 42 points as a collective group, but shot right past that.
I think, too, your ability to, we talked about it over the course of a couple of games, spread out that offensive talent, find a way to all connect at once.
Offensive rebound there by Marin against Huggins. Here's Yesufu, who averages 28 points and 11 rebounds a game. Little shot fake missed. So he's made 1 of 3. They got to get him going here if St. Joseph wants to win. Corner, Hamenya rises up for the 3, missed it on the offensive glass. Huggins couldn't control. Yesufu with a rebound. Marin tries to kick it another gear past Hinton, and Robert Hinton touched him for the foul.
Look, I think Harvard Westlake, the game plan was to kind of pick your poison. When you've got the talent of Tunde Yesufu on the floor, make others beat you. And right now, St. Joseph trying to manufacture that offensive game, the ability to score the basketball with him being so heavily guarded.
First on Hinton for the 28-win St. Joseph Knights. Went 28-6. CIF Central section. They beat Modesto Christian, who was in the championship game last year in the NorCal Regionals on Thursday. A really good team to take down. And there's a hand check. Marin as he went in. This might be another one against Hinton. The 2 quickies there for the Harvard-bound Robert Hinton. And that's going to take us to a break. 3:56 to go before halftime. The boys' Open Division Championship game. Marin with a spin move in the bucket. He's having himself a game. On the other end, Hamenya. 5-point lead for Harvard Westlake. Well, wherever Brady Dunlap ends up on the Division I level next year, he's going to make one team really happy.
Absolutely. He's so versatile with his skill set offensively. The thing that has impressed me so much is he stays moving. There isn't a shot he doesn't like. He can create his own right there. The one dribble pull up, the three ball, the inside action. He wants to run the floor. That is a opponent nightmare. He does not stop moving.
Got a skinny frame. You got to figure they'll put some weight on him when he gets to the next stop. Where that's going to be, who knows? Backed off his Notre Dame commitment when Mike Bray decided to resign and not return to South Bend. First things first, though, he wants to win a state championship for Harvard Westlake. They've won it 3 times before in school history. Twice at Division III, once at Division IV. Last time they won 2016 with Cassius Stanley. That was at Division IV. He went on to Duke and now in the NBA, at least on an NBA roster. And count it! Wow, a drive off the bench. That's Darian Mensah, who's the 6th man. He's a quarterback on the football team.
Someone who truly stayed with it there. Absorbing the contact from Christian Ori. Makes it count and one opportunity.
This is how good a quarterback he is. He's signed and he'll play at Tulane on a football scholarship. Joined the team late in the season. And Tulane had an amazing year, right? Beat USC, for goodness sakes, in a bowl game. We have a lane violation here. This is a 6'3" senior, averages 2 points a game. Huggins the rebound, nobody back there for the Knights. St. Joseph in their second quarter, shooting red hot, 5 of 8. Amenya handoff to Perry. Perry weaves his way through traffic, lost it, and we're going to have a foul. The foul's going to be on Tunde Yesufu. That's the second on Yesufu.
St. Joseph not backing down with the pressure and just the physicality. You got guys that can score the basketball all over the floor. Making them feel you should be an emphasis. Knight's certainly bringing that.
Here's Perry. Had 2 fouls early against Centennial. He left with 5:49 to go in the second quarter, and the lead increased. That's how good his complementary pieces are for Harvard Westlake around him. Again, they led by 23, won by 19 on Tuesday. And a push there. That's going to be the first on Nicholas Amenya. Price marked by Christian Ori. Christian Ori, the son of Robert Ori, 7-time NBA champ. Good crossover, shot up and missed by Price. A rebound there by Barre. This time he can't stick the second chance opportunity. He's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stick here with St. Joseph.
The defensive pressure, full court by Christian Ori. I asked Robin, his wonderful wife, Candace, where he gets that from. Candace said, it's definitely me. The
Great
discipline.
Answer. Great answer. Luis Marin. And he'll get it to go. Man, this guy's on fire. Already in double figures with 13. He's got 4 points in the second quarter. Alone. Dunlap. Catch and shoot, little pump there by Perry, missed it. Offensive rebound, Amenya. Dunlap back to corner, Amenya. Let his defender go by, pass inside to Perry. And Perry scores the bucket.
That's called sticking with it offensively. Yeah. From the double clutch shot at the beginning of that possession to the offensive rebound.
Price with a drive and a finger roll, missed it, rebounded by Huggins. And you can see the talent in there for the freshman Price. Here's Ori. Oh, that's something else. His dad's clapping across from us, loves that. That's a little extra juice when you get that. There's big shot Bob. He made a few of those in his NBA career.
I think that's the first time I've seen Rob not say a word.
Marin. Oh my goodness, he's got 15. Kid played last year, one of the top shooting guards in California at 40% last year. Participated in the NBA Basketball Without Borders camp in Mexico last year at number 2 for St. Joseph. Hamenya leans into this one. And Perry's got the offensive rebound. They're doing a great job on the offensive glass. That's already their 5th offensive rebound for Harvard Westlake. 5 to shoot. Perry around his defender. Shuffles it off and off the window. Huggins with only seconds to go on the shot clock.
Great team basketball there, drawing in 2 defenders. That's textbook. Drop off finish.
7-point lead for Harvard Westlake. Yesufu backing in on Hamenya. Changed hands, missed it. Rebound Huggins. Here's Perry driving. Perry in, bumping his defender. Rebound Barre. They got a chance maybe to catch him with some numbers here. Yesufu picked up by Ori, shoots the 3 over him and buries it from NBA range. Oh, he's arrived.
He knew it was only going to be a matter of time. Sometimes it just takes a moment for guys to understand, read defenses, figure out where they can be special.
When they met in the regionals last year, Yesufu was a handful for Harvard Westlake. 27-14 in that regional loss to Harvard Westlake last year in Studio City. Hamenya's wide open. He'll take it with Yesufu trying to close. Barre has the rebound, and that is the end of the first half. St. Joseph has to love this. They're within 4 points here at the half against the #1 team in the state of California. Both teams coming to play here tonight.
We got ourselves a nice little battle.
15 first half points by Luis Marin. And Kristen Lago is with David Rabibo, the head coach of Harvard Westlake.
Yes, I am with him. Let the camera catch up. Coach, pretty evenly matched through the first 2 frames. What are you looking to see more of from your team in the second half?
We got to do a better job on Marin and boxing out and finishing plays. We got to slow down on the offensive end and just continue to work for each other. They're doing a good job guarding us and shrinking the floor. They've given us some problems down low. We just got to be patient and execute a little bit better.
In a close game like this, what's the biggest thing you're preaching?
Stay poised, stay together, do what you do.
Appreciate you, Coach. Steve?
Well, balanced scoring for David Rabibo's team. Perry, Hamenya, 8 apiece. Dunlap had 7, 5 for Hinton. Starters have come to play, but boy, so has St. Joseph. 4-point game after 1 half from Sacramento.
Welcome back to Sacramento. It's halftime here in the CIF Boys Open Division State Championship. I'm joined by a very special guest, a proud Harvard-Westlake parent, and of course, a 7-time NBA champion, Robert Horry. Robert, you've gotten to be around the Harvard-Westlake program now for 3 years. As you look at the high school basketball landscape, what's the biggest difference between today's game and the one you played in?
Man, it's pace. The pace is totally different. And the three ball, I don't want to date myself, but I didn't get a three-point line to my senior year in high school. But the guys are now so skilled. They're way skilled than we were back in the day. They have trainers now. They want it more than we do. And it's crazy to say that, but these guys are just amazing athletes now.
You talk about the talent level. It's been on full display in this Open Division Championship. What are your impressions so far?
I'm very impressed. Both teams are playing really hard. They're getting up and down. If we get a chance, we're up right now, but they're giving us a hard chance. But the crazy part about us, we're a second-half team. And so, Coach Rabibo is a great coach. He always makes good adjustments at halftime. So hopefully we can shut number 2 down because he has Byron has 15 on it, so he has half their points.
You mentioned the word we. Of course, you're watching your son, Christian Horry. How do you balance watching the game as a former player, but also watching the game as a dad?
I'm really good at switching the switch on him. I just try to be a father, first of all, and then I just try to be that coach and just try to give him some pointers. I'm never dad when I'm on this court. I'm just, I'm coach. I'm just his cheerleader. So I just want the best for not just my son, but I've got to know all the Harvard Westlake kids. So I'm just happy for all of them.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. More halftime coverage of the CIF Open Division Championship game coming up next. Stay with us.
Three-time state champs Harvard Westlake leading St. Joseph 35-31 at the break. St. Joseph repping Santa Maria proud in their first ever trip to a state title game. Start of the second half is next. tight one in boys open division from Sacramento, 35-31. Steve Quist, Allie Clifton back with you here inside the Golden One Center. Take a look at our first half stats. And you see 54% from the floor for St. Joseph. Harvard Westlake, no slouch either at 48%.
You look at that free throw disparity. Harvard Westlake getting to the free throw line, putting pressure on the defense. St. Joseph's, they're certainly playing downhill. See if they can get some extra freebies, if you will, from the charity stripe.
How about Luis Marin? He could have a 20-point game, as Coach said, and he's off to a good start, 15 already on 7 of 8 shooting.
Coach Rebo told Kristen Lago there at the half, he's the guy. We have to figure out how to slow him down. He's certainly controlling the game from just about every facet. His pull-up J's, his ability to stop, kick, facilitate offensively. He's got him in a good position. Down 4 here at the break.
Trent Perry, 5 assists, a couple of steals, all with a separated shoulder.
And I love the assist action.
Yeah.
Not only is he scoring the basketball at will, strong inside in the open floor, but the 5 dimes, keeping the defense on their toes. Unpredictable.
Very active, only 1 turnover. Harvard Westlake has 2 turnovers in 16 minutes. There were no turnovers by either squad in that second quarter. And quickly, on the opening possession of the second half, Caden Hamilton with his 3 fouls comes in, scores a bucket. 1 possession game. Getting open is Huggins, and that's another dime there for Perry. There's a lot of contact there, some physicality, but a 6th assist for Trent Perry.
Strong move there, too, to complete the action by Huggins at the rim.
Huggins averaging a double-double, and that's going to be off of Hamilton. It'll be Harvard Westlake ball. And let's check in with Kristen Lago as more on St. Joseph out of Santa Maria.
Yeah, St. Joseph may have been down at the half, but when I spoke with head coach Tom Mott, he told me he was pretty happy overall with the night's effort. He told them in the locker room, you're competing. When 2 good teams go against each other, everyone's going to take their punches. As far as adjustments, he wants to see the Knights eliminate second chance opportunities for Harvard Westlake. He knows the Wolverines are going to adjust to Marin. You guys said it. He has almost half of his team's points right now, so it's going to be up to the other guys on his roster to step up and fill the gaps.
Thank you, Kristen. Almost a minute into this third quarter. The lead is 4 for Harvard Westlake at 37-33. Perry to Hamenya. And he rises up over Yesufu. Offensive rebound for Huggins. Back out to Hamenya. And he sticks the 3.
Those are the plays that'll kill you. Not only is it another second chance opportunity, now 6 for Harvard Westlake, but it turns into a 3-ball.
And it turns into a 7-point lead at 40-33. Marin missed it, rebounded by Huggins. Huggins has 6 rebounds in the game. Perry to Hinton, and Hinton is grabbed by Yesufu for the foul.
This is what makes Harvard Westlake so dynamic. Just their ability and a relentless pursuit for the offensive rebounds, and the kick out there. Nice 3-ball.
That's the 3rd on Yesufu. He joins Caden Hamilton with 3 apiece. Harvard Westlake with possession and a 40-33 lead. Rising up is Dunlap, in and out. Hamenya tried to tap it in on the offensive glass. Got it again, and then a foul will be called. Now this hush comes over the building here as they look at the officials, and going to get the foul on Will Kirkendall.
You heard Robert Ory tell Kristen Lago in the half. The thing about Harvard Westlake is they're a second half team, so no matter how good they looked through the first 2 quarters, you see and feel this different energy and intensity out of the gate to set the tone.
And then he's at the free throw line here as you look at big shot Bob Ory. That foul on Kirkendall, so I thought maybe Yesufu or Hamilton might have been called for their 4th, but from behind it was Kirkendall with a swipe down. 41-33. Hamilton backing in. Hamilton, what a move he made on Huggins underneath.
That right there is textbook footwork, patience by Hamilton.
6'9". He looks like a guy that can play at the next level. There's going to be a foul. Going to be another one on Kirkendall, who will walk on at Arizona next year for Tommy Lloyd.
What was the homecoming team? Fun
He
fact.
was too? Ooh.
Read that in their stat packet.
Dunlap off the inbound. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Dunlap gets the offensive rebound, however. The floater, missed it. Offensive board, Huggins. Doing a great job on the offensive glass. Right to the free throw line. That's going to be another assist by Perry and another bucket by Dunlap.
Not even thinking about it, just so automatic.
Perry's got 7 assists. 43-35, 8-point lead. Yesufu let his defender fly by, puts it up, missed it, and Perry's got a rebound, throws it ahead for Dunlap, looking for another assist, and he's got it. Dunlap.
Putting on the pressure. One shot, rebound, look ahead. Perry there to Dunlap.
Double-digit lead now for Harvard Westlake at 45-35, and Marin with just his second miss. With the 15 first half points on 7 of 8 shooting. Perry, and Perry missed it. Offensive rebound and a putback. Huggins and count it.
What a celebration, what emotion there, and rightfully so. The thing that makes Harvard Westlake so tough is that they've got guys that can get downhill. You're spaced with shooters. And then you've got someone in Huggins that just wants to work.
11 offensive rebounds for Harvard Westlake. They're on a 12-2 scoring run right now.
That reaction gave me the chills.
14 second chance points. And here's the Princeton commit. Completes the three-point play. Lead balloons to 13, the biggest of the night for the Wolverines, trying to win their first ever state championship at the Open Division. First time they've ever been in the Open Division championship. On the drive, and that's Price, the freshman point guard, with a great take. Homenya, free throw line jumper, missed off the front of the rim. Marin with the rebound.
It'll be big for St. Joseph to stop this run.
Marin spin move. Puts up the floater, missed it. Another rebound for Perry. Starts the break back the other way. Back out to Homenya. Into the double team, shuffles it off to Huggins. Loose ball picked up by Homenya. Plenty of time to shoot halfway home in this third quarter. A 13-6 start to the third quarter by Harvard Westlake. They're up by 11. Perry wants more, missed it. And the rebound comes down to Price, to Yesufu. Yesufu steps right past his defender, Ori, and throws it down.
Nothing you can do about that move right there. Great physical, strong move by Yesufu.
8 for Yesufu. 9-point game. Homenya, and counted! A 3, and he's fouled. Chance at a 4-point play for Homenya.
St. Joseph kicking it ahead. Just the easy 1-2 step by Yesufu right around his defender. And then the drive and kick, draws the contact, stays with it. Homenya.
Fouls on the freshman Price. His first infraction leads to a 4-point play here as Harvard Westlake back out to a 13-point advantage, coming up on 3 to go here in the third. Price rises up over Dunlap for the 3, missed front of the rim. The only one there to grab it was Homenya. St. Joseph needs some stops. Crossover Perry. Perry finds his shot. Floater won't go. Finally kept him off the offensive glass. David Revivo wanted the foul, not going to get it.
I was going to say, guess who was in the mix yet again?
Here's Yesufu trying to take over. Blows right past Ori, was trying to take the charge. Gets the bucket. Timeout St. Joseph here with 2:27 to go in the third. And Yesufu starting to warm up right now. He's in double figures with 10.
Very talented move right there. That was crafty. It was shifty. Right at the rack, Christian Ori, someone who leads the team in charges, but Yesufu gathers, is able to shift his body, kiss it right off the glass. Sometimes it's great defense, but better offense can beat you.
Three timeouts will be remaining for St. Joseph. 2:27 to go here in the third. Yesufu well off his average, even though he's got those 10 points. 28 points, 11 boards, 3 assists, almost 1 block a game.
He's special, no doubt about it, but I think this is a credit to Harvard Westlake in their scouting report, and the defensive attention.
Yep.
Great players need that attention defensively.
Remember, he had the double-double against him last March in the regional playoffs when they were a Southern California regional team. The central section's the floater. Good passing leads to an open look for Dunlap, but didn't even draw iron there.
A rare miss for Brady Dunlap.
There's Hamilton back in with the 3 fouls. Barre's done a nice job spelling him. Playing more minutes than maybe he had to. You got Hamilton back in. Here's the quarterback, Mensah. Price wants the 3, and he's fouled in the act of shooting the 3, so he gets a chance to go to the line here to cut into the 52-41 lead.
St. Joseph right now moving the basketball, whipping it around. You're moving the defense, getting them off balance.
You know, it's funny you say that. St. Joseph has made 19 field goals in this game. They only have 5 assists, though. It's kind of surprising.
That it is.
Price shooting 3 here. Freshman. Intense competitor, says Tom Mott. 13 points a game, 5 assists. Eight-point game, 52-44, 1:53 to go. Hamilton comes out. Barre back in. St. Joseph's needs those stops again. When play is dead, Robert Hinton will come back on the floor for David Rabibo at Harvard Westlake. Here's Dunlap. Dunlap saw the double team and passed it to a streaking Huggins, who throws it down. What court awareness there.
What looked like it could have been a turnover. Good hands as well by Huggins.
Back up to a 10-point advantage. Mensah, baseline. Ori picks him up, forces him out. Terminated his dribble, though, got it to Yesufu, and then Yesufu's going to get called. I thought they were going to call a travel. Instead, they're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot. Hamilton will come back in, Hinton as well. We'll see Will Kirkendall.
Great court vision and awareness after drawing 2 defenders there by Brady.
And the assist, 13 for Harvard Westlake on 19 made field goals. So both teams have made 19 field goals. Difference has been the threes. 5 threes for Harvard Westlake. Final minute of this third quarter. Yesufu's going to follow that shot. Perry's got another rebound. Dunlap to Perry. Perry bounce pass underneath. And a slam dunk by Huggins again.
You know, I was talking to Robert Ori about Harvard Westlake, and he said that Rabibo coaches like that of Greg Popovich.
And how about Marin to cutting Hamilton for the bucket?
You see Hamilton gets that to go. But Greg Popovich, and I say that to say that possession right there was just discipline. Simple team basketball.
Perry has 10 assists. Is that unbelievable?
Impressive.
Again, USC, UCLA, Colorado, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt all want his services. That's just the short list. Final seconds, shot clock off here in the third quarter. Spin move, Perry, kick out Dunlap. Dunlap missed it, but there's Huggins. And had that gone in, I would have just exited the building and gone home early.
No, you wouldn't have.
Want to try your play-by-play skills? All right.
Quarter, my friend.
3 quarters in the books. Boys Open Division Championship game from the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. 10-point lead for Harvard Westlake heading to quarter number 4. Start of the 4th quarter here. Open Division Championship 10-point lead for Harvard Westlake. This is our last of 12 games this weekend. We have so many people to thank. Allie, thank you so much for sitting next to me for 5.5+ games. Alan and JR, as always, this is big. You guys are NBA guys that support us here. You don't need to be with us little people, but somehow you do. They're the 2 hoarders that we talked about.
That have 8 cats.
Yeah, well, JR said he has 9 cats and 7. One's missing for Alan. Frank Burleson, thank you for all the game notes, because we have like 3 days to prepare for all these games. And Eric Bowl for the girls game notes. And, of course, Kristen, we talked about earlier, right, for setting up. How many? 24 calls? Did we get all 24 in? Yeah, that's amazing. And, of course, Matt Graham, our terrific producer. Tim Sullivan, our other producer for the morning games, our great directors. Ben Dillenberger, Michael Wilson, Sean Lorette. Thank you to everybody. It takes a big team effort. And sometimes we're just flying by the seat of our pants when we go on the air for like the 6th game of the day.
Sometimes.
Well, all the time. Here's Perry. Perry can't get it to go. Loose ball. And we're going to have a tie-up here. Nope, they're going to say Harvard Westlake got it and then called timeout. They'll spend the timeout. Perry was in that fracas there. I do want to mention this about Trent Perry. 10 assists. That is the Open Division record. That's 2 better than Stanley Johnson of Mater Dei, who set the record back in 2014. You'll take a look at the leading scores there. Now, we'll keep our eye on the most assists ever in a state championship game, held by Tommy Davis of Crenshaw High School out of L.A. Back in '94, he had 14 assists. So Perry's still got a full 7:35 to go.
Been an impressive display for him as the floor general out here. I do want to echo, partner, your sentiments earlier. It's been a fun weekend.
We've had a lot of fun, and I would love to do it again next weekend.
It is certainly a grind, but it's what makes it all worth it.
Unfortunately, I'm going on a scrapbooking cruise with my wife. So
scrapbooking?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say you didn't.
JR and Alan and I, we're going scrapbooking.
Our producer Matt Graham told you earlier, you get me to believe everything, and I'm starting to follow in line with Matt.
Oh. It's a 3-day jauntlet out of Long Beach to Ensenada. There's a foul. Dunlap. We got 3 shots coming up here for Dunlap. They're going to get Yesufu again. That's his 4th. He's got 10 points. They've really held him in check. Again, he had 27 and 14 in that regional loss to Harvard Westlake a year ago. Let's check in with Kristen, who can further tell the story of one Brady Dunlap.
Yeah, if you look a little closer at Brady Dunlap as he steps to the free throw line, you're going to see 2 tattoos on his non-shooting arm. The first says sacrifice down his left arm, and then there are the letters FD. That stands for dad. His dad is actually an assistant college basketball coach, a longtime assistant college basketball coach, and his dad is a huge motivation. He told me in practice one day that he believes his success individually is a complete mirror to his dad and what type of coach he is. So he's playing with his father on his mind each and every time he takes the court. Steve?
Thanks, Kristen. Yeah, great run with Mark Gottfried as an assistant coach. Did Brady's dad at Alabama, NC State, big stops, and of course CSUN as well. How about this for Harvard Westlake? Only 2 turnovers the entire game. They have 14 assists, only 2 turnovers. I mean, you can't draw it up any better than that. 7 minutes away from their 4th ever state championship. Here's Perry driving, and Perry, the finger roll just came up short, out of bounds. So they won championships in 96 and 97 with Jason and Jaron Collins, and then had to wait 20 years before Cassius Stanley came on the scene and won it at Division III. Actually, I think that was at Division IV in 2016 it was. That's their last title. They've never had one at any level above Division III, and they're going to get one here shortly if they can hang on.
And you just jinxed them.
Yes, that's right. I might not be able to show my face in Studio City if they don't close the door.
3, no, from that standpoint, they just turned it over. 3 turnovers, though, is not bad.
No, not at all. Sure makes up for some of the games we've done earlier in this tournament. Price to keep them in it. Yesufu tried to save it from going out of bounds, but Huggins has it. Here's Perry looking for an 11th assist, and Dunlap got hammered in the act of shooting a 3. How many times are they going to do that today?
How many times can I tell you that is my least favorite action?
That is crazy.
That right there is, you got to be disciplined when it comes to the closeout. But credit to Brady Dunlap, someone who's such a threat from beyond the arc. He can also beat you off the drive.
This is their 20th free throw of the night. Dunlap's got 14. Kirkendall just picked up his 4th team foul. Here we go. Is this Yesufu coming right in?
I'm glad they closed that out.
Yes. Our attorney said, cut out of that shot. Kirkendall, we said, is going to walk on at Arizona. He's going to be happy Arizona just won the Pac-12 championship. Here we go one more time. And
hopefully he's okay.
Oh yeah, we got tough crew. A lot of basketball in one day. 6 games each day, back to back. Fighting through it was Hamilton. He's going to get fouled. I think this was Dunlap.
Nothing lied about the job having to work on the block tonight for St. Joseph.
Huggins got called for the foul instead of Dunlap. I like the NBA game where the guys always put their hands up when they foul or tug on their jersey or something. It makes it so much easier on an announcer. The high school kids, they don't want to get caught, right? I don't blame them. Here's Hamilton. Picked up 3 personal fouls in the first quarter. Had to go to the bench. when his team was down 4, and they're trailing now by 14 with 6:19 to go. They're the first Central Section team to play in an open division final. They get an offensive rebound at a chance here, and a steal. Hinton, can he hang on to it? He will. Hinton driving, tried to throw it down, and he's fouled by Marin. Physical basketball on a Saturday night in Sacramento.
Those plays always scare me, but the quickness and the speed. If that would have went down, this place would have erupted.
Well, and the fans behind us from St. Joseph don't think there was any contact there. But instead, Hinton is going to attempt free throws. 23 and 24 the night for Harvard Westlake to just 6 for St. Joseph. Hinton made 1 of 2. Robert Hinton has a half dozen. And a foul is going to be called. Marin had it, and then they tied him up, but contact, and that's going to be on Perry, who has 10 assists, a new open division record in a state championship game.
Talk about the attention to detail. Luis had 15 at half, and he still has 15. The defensive adjustment by Harvard Westlake.
Saw that a little bit with Parker Strauss from the Pacifica Christian game that started our day here. Marin gets foul grabbed on the arm. Brady Dunlap the infraction. Just under 6 minutes to go. 15-point advantage. Westlake not quite out of the woods yet. They've lost only twice this season to St. John Bosco in sectional pool play. So this is a Harvard Westlake team that didn't even win a section championship. The only other loss to Liberty, Nevada earlier in the season. In it goes. Hamilton, count it. Foul Huggins, and this thing just got interesting.
Hamilton wanted to let Herminia know, too. You see the stare down right here. The Knights, to your point, not ready to quit.
Hamilton completes the three-point play. 12-point lead for Harvard Westlake inside of 6 minutes to go. Perry's got it, 18 to shoot. Take some time off the clock here. Price picks him up between the circles. Here comes the high screen from Huggins. Perry, Dunlap, extra pass corner. Homenya 3, clanked it, rebound for Perry. On the offensive glass, they've got another one. He dives for it and gets it back. Great play. And Dunlap fires off a 3. No. Coming in for the offensive rebound, Homenya. They got another one. Their 15th of the night.
See ball, get ball. Homenya was near half court when that ball went up.
17 second chance points for Harvard Westlake, who have 62. And they're going to hold it here inside of 5. And now David Revivo says, okay, let's go. Perry drives. Perry kick out Hinton. 5 to shoot. Hinton pulls up baseline. Hits the jumper.
Who can't shoot on this squad?
It's something else.
Hinton's known as a defender.
And Yesufu gets fouled and got something to say to Homenya. Homenya's really frustrated. Tunde Yesufu here tonight. They've been John since early in the first quarter.
Perry, the drive and kick. Robert Hinton, we've seen him a lot in the open floor. One dribble pull up baseline. It's the sweet J.
Yesufu, the 5-star recruit. UCLA, Arizona, Arkansas with offers. Still plenty more to come. I could see him in Eric Musselman's system down there in Fayetteville. Just as much as I could see him in Pauley, Nick Cronin. Kind of looks a tad like Jalen Clark. .4:15 to go here in the fourth. Harvard-Westlake closing in on a fourth state championship, hitting the crossover. And a travel. Going to give it up. Not too many turnovers in this game, just the fourth for Harvard-Westlake. 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half. Price up high, Hamilton. Over to Kirkendall, and on the drive, a foul on the floor. Going to result in a 1-and-1 here. The 18th foul against Harvard-Westlake, and the first one against Hinton here in this fourth quarter.
Under 4 to play. You got a 12-point lead. Putting them at the free throw line. Got to get back to the disciplined defense here to close this one out.
Kirkendall. Almost 6 points a game on average. The team captain here, senior. It's a 1-and-1 front end. Got it. Chance to make it a 10-point game here at the line. Both these teams 3 seeds in their respective regionals. St. Joseph came in having won 7 straight. And Homenya just took one on the ankle there. He's going to have to walk this one off. And that takes us to a break. 3:59 to go in the fourth quarter of play. When we come back, Harvard-Westlake with a 10-point lead over St. Joseph. Ten-point lead for Harvard-Westlake. You peer in on their huddle. You see the super sophomore Nick Homenya. What a game he's had. He's now joined Brady Dunlap as Harvard-Westlake's top scorer tonight at 16.
Yeah, maybe not the most efficient night, just 4 of 12, but he's hit 3 big threes, and he's made his efforts known otherwise. 6 rebounds, 5 of those boards offensive. He's gotten to the charity stripe, 5 of 7. You certainly have to account for him when he's on the floor, or he will make you pay.
Yeah, they're going to lose Dunlap as they try and repeat this, although it's not done yet, next year. Dunlap is departing. Perry will be back. Hinton will be back. Homenya will be back. Huggins will be at Princeton. And you'll have Ori coming back. Will probably be inserted into the starting lineup. And then you have Bentho, 6'8 freshman. Real 15-year-old freshman will probably take Huggins' spot. And the cupboard won't be bare, and they'll have a lot to build on. And they're hoping they're coming off their 4th ever state championship. Perry to Homenya. Homenya back to Perry. Rises up for the 3. Missed it. And the tap there by Marin. And it goes to St. Joseph. They've got a puncher's chance here. Price over Hinton, and Price gets it to go. That makes it down to single digits. 8 points here with 3:20 and counting.
You feel the urgency of the Knights here down the stretch. You got to get quick, easy buckets. Being sound with the basketball.
St. Joseph on a 6-0 run just over the last minute. Within 8. Perry with a 10 assists, an Open Division record, besting Stanley Johnson. And Perry! Oh, how'd he do that? What a night he's had. 10 points. And an empty possession for Yesufu and company. Perry's 3 rebounds away from a triple-double, folks, and he's been good on the glass. He's got 10 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds. That would be quite the stat line for the junior point guard in a championship game. And he's fouled.
You see Julius right here. Strong move, pull-up J on the baseline. And the work that we have seen from Trent Perry all night long. The nifty, crafty move at the rim.
So let's start watching for those 3 more rebounds. He does a really good job rebounding on the defensive end.
We should have Kristen go whisper to the bench. Make sure that
they'll be happy about that. David Revivo might take his fly swatter out, chase her away.
A lot of talk about stat padding in the NBA right now. I should know better. We don't do that.
That's right. Perry calmly sinks both of them. 68-56, 12-point advantage. Yesufu trying to take over, splits 2 defenders, and he'll get a chance to score at the line with the clock stopped here. 2:21 to go in the 4th.
Yesufu has not had it easy. He's had to work for everything that he's got tonight. 12 points, 4 of 10. You saw the amount of attention and defenders he had waiting for him there at the rim.
California State Freshman of the Year, likely to be the California State Sophomore of the Year on the boys' side. Got the first. Darian Mensah, the quarterback of the football team at St. Joseph out of Santa Maria that's going to Tulane on a football scholarship, is back in. Yesufu sinks both of them. 14 for Yesufu. They've held him to just 1 rebound and 2 assists that kept him off the glass. 10-point game. Homenya drives, lost it, and a foul will be called. Offensive foul on Harvard Westlake. Homenya just worn out, absorbing some contact. And in comes Ori.
You're going to take a lot of pressure out high based off of St. Joe's needing to turn over the basketball. Takes that contact there. As you pointed out, tweaked the ankle maybe before that last time out.
Kirkendall, tough kid, getting in there to run in and take that charge. Kirkendall can't get it to go down. Ori the rebound. And then you picks it up in the backcourt. Under 2 minutes to go. Harvard Westlake by 10. I wonder if you start fouling maybe next possession down here. They're going to trap here and go for a steal. There's 15 to shoot. Remember, it's a long 35-second shot clock. You don't want to do it now. You're down to 10. Perry trying to get the assist. Blocked by Hamilton. Wow. Huggins got denied. They got to score quickly. Marin and a 3. Here they come. 7-point game. Timeout, 1:22 to go. And how about that? That's his first points of the second half, Allie.
Just the resistance here by Hamilton. Straight up on Huggins, who's been brilliant around the rim. And Luis finds that 3-ball. Big response.
18 for Luis. On 8 of 12 shooting. Now the timeout, St. Joseph has 2 left. Harvard Westlake has 2 left. Possession arrow, from what I can tell, pointing towards St. Joseph. Next foul by St. Joseph will put Harvard Westlake in the double bonus. St. Joseph already in the bonus, so they'll shoot 2 the rest of the way out on a foul. 68-61. St. Joseph actually outplaying Harvard Westlake to the tune of 15-12 in this fourth quarter, but running out of time and chances. See the game stats, 52% for St. Joseph. And they're been out rebounded, plus 10 on the boards by Harvard Westlake, plus 7 on assists and the second chance points. You felt like in one stretch, if Harvard Westlake didn't get as many offensive rebounds or St. Joseph was better on the defensive rebounding, they'd be a lot tighter of a game.
Certainly when it gets to this stage of the season, both teams are here for a reason. And it ultimately does come down to doing those little things.
19 second chance points is a lot for any game. This is the closest we've been 7 points since it was 40-33 Harvard Westlake. We've had no lead changes. We've been tied 1 time. Perry being harassed. Amenya has it. That's 10 seconds into the possession. Here's Dunlap throwing it underneath Huggins, and Huggins gets away from Mensah to score the bucket.
Started with Trent Perry being able to handle the basketball and handle the pressure defensively.
Huggins has a double-double at 15 and 12.
Good ball movement, good cutting, beating the pressure, beating the zone attack, if you will, with the pass.
Foul was on Huggins. That's his 4th. 2 shots coming Price because St. Joseph's in the double bonus. Tom Mott wants to get Slade low in. 6'2" senior guard. 52.9 to go. Second one is good. Lowe comes in, and he's going to instruct Lowe to commit a foul here. I would assume to try and get Harvard Westlake to the line, where they've been 26 times already tonight. Into Dunlap, and a quick foul this time by Kirkendall. Well, that's the 10th team foul for St. Joseph. So 2 free throws coming on the other end. They're going to try and put a little pressure on Harvard Westlake here to make their free throws down the stretch.
Talk to anyone around this Harvard Westlake program. You hear Rabibo. He won't stop. He won't quit, telling his guys to finish. The discipline. There's an accountability that comes from him. It's tough love, but it's playing the game the right way.
Kirkendall just fouled out. Dave Rabibo was here as the head coach for Harvard Westlake the last time they won a championship in 2016 at the Division III level, beating Salinas Palma. That was at Sleep Train Arena here in Sacramento, 66-49. Dunlap at the line here. 17 for Dunlap. They have 4 starters in double figures, led by Dunlap with 17, Amenya with 16, 15 for Huggins, 12 for Perry. And how about this? A turnover by St. Joseph at the worst possible time. Going to get the ball back with a little bit of momentum, and you give it away. 50.5 to go. You saw Mitty have that happen late in the game prior here. And here's the timeout, Dave Rabibo. 10-point game for Harvard Westlake. Jacob Huggins, quiet double-double, 15 and 12, an assist and a block, and a steal as well.
Quiet double-double because he does all the little things, all the dirty work. He's in the right positions in the pick-and-roll game, in the inside game. He's not afraid of contact, the receiving end of a lot of great passes, completing possessions.
Seems like every team needs a guy like this to get here, right? I mean, it's
not every player wants to exert that kind of energy and effort.
But we've seen a lot, right? In the 3 games that we've done, we've pointed out one guy, whether it was Mike Davis Jr. for San Joaquin Memorial or Tyler Harris yesterday for Oakland. There's a quick foul with 48.1 to go. Harvard Westlake's going to be shooting their 13th and 14th free throws of this fourth quarter here. Here's Perry, 3 rebounds away from a triple-double.
And all that matters is that they make them.
21 of 28 at the line tonight. (74-62). Price steps into an uncontested 3 and hits it, and a quick timeout. 74-65, 37.1 to go. Dave Verbeebo hot about that defense, not happy with Dunlap, and the closeout lost his man.
You heard him say it's not time to celebrate, finish.
Price is 13. They have 4 in double figures as well for the St. Joseph Knights. Yep, yeah, Dunlap just flew right by his defender.
The term we have in basketball, KYP, know your personnel. He's a shooter.
Well, all will be forgiven if they can close the door here in the final 37.1. Dunlap will be done. Dave Verbeebo won't have to see him anymore, and he'll hoist a championship trophy at the Open Division, the highest level in the state of California. And they're going to be number 1 in California if they can close the door. And then they'll have the big mark on their back. This is a team this year that came out of the very tough Mission League that produced a champion, Notre Dame, yesterday in Division I. They have Sierra Canyon in that league. You cannot take a night off at all in that Mission League. Looking for a 33rd win to go 33-2.
That's impressive.
Without doubt. And a foul there on Perry. Perry with the separated shoulder again. That happened on Tuesday night down in Centennial. He left at the end of that game. And I didn't know if he was coming back. And they popped it right back into place. And I heard an interview where it's like, it was no big deal.
Yeah.
Incredibly well-spoken, too, young man. Already is like he's a 10 or 12-year NBA veteran the way he conducts interviews. He was on with Randy Rosenblum and Eric Sondheimer on their Friday night show. He went deep in all his answers. He's all smiles here. 15, 7 rebounds, 10 assists, an Open Division state championship game record. And Brando Fuqua, senior, comes in. They'll let him be on the floor for the final 36 seconds to end his career and celebrate a championship. 76-65. Price, a 3, no. Rebounded. That is the 8th of the game by Perry. 2 away from a triple-double. They'll slow it up here, dribble it out. St. Joseph will wave the white flag. Harvard Westlake going to be Open Division state champs. Look how excited Perry is. Like a kid in a candy store right now. They've never won it above Division III. And Harvard Westlake wins their 4th ever state championship. The celebration is on tonight in Sacramento for the Wolverines. So special. Only 2 teams beat them, St. John Bosco and Liberty throughout the year. Liberty beat them on the 30th of December. St. John Bosco got them on the 14th of February. As a matter of fact, they had 15 days off between the end of the section playoffs and that game they played last Saturday at St. John Bosco. They rest up for 15 days, they get healthy, and they win, in essence, 3 road games, 3 games away from Studio City. At St. John Bosco last Saturday night, then Tuesday in Centennial, another long road trip, and then here tonight in Sacramento. And they're going to get a ring, says Nicholas Semenya, and he might get 2 more at Harvard Westlake before it's all said and done.
They earned it. They weren't expected to be here. As you just mentioned, they did everything necessary. They finished the job. David Rebibo echoing and preaching until that final buzzer.
Trent Perry set the tone, 10 assists, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Dunlap the leading scorer again with 18. Semenya with 16, 15 for Huggins. He had a double-double with the 12 rebounds, and they were able to shut down Tunde Yesufu, held him to just 14 points, half of his season average. All right, here's Kristen.
I had to get a trio of Wolverines because you guys make it really hard to pick a player of the game, okay? Let me tell you. Jacob, I'll start with you. You led consistently throughout this game. However, St. Joseph comes battling back. They make it a single-digit game. What was the difference maker down the stretch?
I think, honestly, we switched up rebounding. They were getting a lot of offensive rebounds and putbacks in the first half, and we really kind of cracked down on that. We gave up some fouls, but our rebounding was a lot better, I can tell you that. And then we moved the ball. I think we got a lot of assists that half. Found my guys, they found me, and, we got the win. We got the win.
A lot of the things you mentioned, I'll chalk up to team basketball. Brady, I'm going to move to you. 4 starters, all 3 of you in the double digits tonight. You set the record, by the way, for open division assists. So, yeah, let me announce that news to you. Brady, what about the way you play, the way you fight for each other makes this group so unique?
Yeah, we're just a family. We've been going through this for the last 3 years. Oh, shoot. We've been going through this for the last 3 years. And, it's just really a family. And I'm just so proud that I get to share this moment with my boys. So.
And, Trent, I'll move to you. A triple-double. You break a record. As you look at Brady, who now left, and Jacob, 2 seniors, how have they passed the torch to you now?
Honestly, it's just a family. I'm very blessed to play with these great group of guys. They've welcomed me a lot. They've trusted me and do what I could do, and we got it done tonight. We did it as a family, all right?
Yep. What'd you prove about Harvard Westlake?
Reach these. I don't even know where we moved the ball. We got. Listen.
I was just looking for #1 team in the nation.
We're number one. And the best point guard in the nation right here. Best PG in the country right here.
Congratulations, Steve.
I'm going to go and try and separate my shoulder right now so I have some luck. 2 rebounds away from a triple-double, a few days removed from a separated shoulder. They're the champs at the Open Division for the first time in school history. And what a statement. Harvard Westlake wins it wire to wire, outscoring St. Joseph in each and every quarter here tonight. Well, it's been our pleasure serving you here this weekend with 12 great games for Bill Herenda, Rashawn, Allie Clifton, Kristen Lago, who worked them all, Matt Graham, who produced, all of our crew. Thanks so much for making us part of your weekend. Harvard Westlake, the champs at the Open Division.